Hi everybody, Olivia here again. I am going to work on the yellow one that I talked to you about on the last video. Kind of like the one that I did for love, I'm keeping these for the most part symmetrical. Size-wise, yes. Bead-wise, maybe not 100%. So, let's get started. I'm going to take a wire and make this one. So the very first one will be the green one. And you have to put it through fairly far. Now since this green one is square, it's actually easier than the round ones. One thing I found out that I wanted to mention is that, I don't know if you can see this very well, but try to bend the part that you've pulled through over to the opening. I found out that if you just clamp it together wherever you are, it can be a real challenge to move over to the beginning part. So I'm just give it a twist or two. I also found out when I was doing these, if you give it too many twists, it kind of cuts your wire, which is not what we want. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just working in reverse. I've already painted these, and this is the same yellow one right here that I had on the last video. And I gave it a few more coats, and you can still see the wood grain. And I am fine with the wood grain. I just wanted to see what would happen if I did give it some more coats, and it still wouldn't cover. But that's all right. Now the pink one covered better. And it was a much bolder pink, but I added white. When you add white to the yellows, oranges, and reds, they tend to help cover better. Okay, we need this little yellow one. So as far as the supplies you need, if you reference the first video, that tells you all of them. Of course, you need wire, and this is very thin gauge. You need beads, these wooden blocks that I got from the dollar store, and you get, I don't know, 72 for $1, which is absolutely awesome. And you need tools to bend. You can actually bend this with your fingers, but it really helps when you're doing like an end piece to twist it. And you need wire cutters. And if you're going to write something, you need pencil, Sharpie, or stamps, and a stamp pad or paint. And you need the magnet tape and scissors to cut your magnet tape. And I think I got it all this time. Okay, so back to this. These teeny little white beads, I love these things, but they are so tiny that you have to make for sure that the beads you get on either side have a small hole. A couple of times I tried to pick a different bead, and it just swallowed these up. They were gone. So I learned. Okay, and this is all there really is to it. There's nothing hard about this. Anybody can do it. Yellow. Okay, and then the white. Like I said, kind of similar to the love one, I am doing these in repeats, kind of keeping it the same. But I'm doing a double one, a double decker. All right, now what we need to do is close this off. And just like in the other video, all you do is fold the wire down, push it in, and loop it around a time or two right below the bead. Okay, and that will keep it in place. And then take your wire cutters, just cut it. And then I found out on the last adventure that it's really easier to fold in that last little bit with your fingers instead of trying to use pliers. Unless you're worried about your nails. If you're worried about your nails, maybe not. But there you go. See, that's all there is to it. Other than straightening them up. You don't have to use wire. They also have what kind of resembles fishing line that you can use as well. And they will definitely dangle. I use a wire because I have it and I know it's stronger. However, like this little bracelet I have on has this stretchy wire. And I have worn this thing so much to do all kinds of things in. And it's done fantastic. So maybe it's a little stronger, that type, than I'm giving it credit for. Okay, now, this is a moon and a sun. And I thought I'd put it right in the middle there. Again, you just push your wire through. Bend it up. Kind of push it together. Take your needle nose pliers, and the closer you can get to this little hoop, probably the better. And then just give it a twist. And you do need to make for sure that whatever bead you put on here, the center is large enough to cover the two pieces of wire. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Probably will be though. Yes, it is. Yay. Okay. Now a blue one, or a aqua. And then a red. And we'll see if that's large enough, or long enough rather. I think it will be. Yeah, it'll be just about perfect. Okay, then we just repeat the steps. Fold it over the bead. Wrap it around underneath the bead once or twice. Get your wire cutters. Cut your wire. And I didn't think about mentioning this in the last video, but be careful. You don't want to accidentally cut your finger. That would really hurt. Okay, let's see. But yeah, if you're worried about your nails, you might want to do this a little bit in a different way. Okay. There. Now see? Ta-da! I think that's going to look really cute. And down here I have another charm that says daughter. So what I'm going to put here, I gave it a lot of thought. And I decided I would put laugh often. Just keep it simple. And I think this time I'm going to try to use the stamps. So I'll do that now. Let's see if you can move this. Let's see, I need an L. Come on, A. U. G and H. Now, will they all fit? I certainly hope so. And I do not have a stamp pad. I went to the store to get one, and they did not have one. So I am going to use a paintbrush and paint it on. I tried just dabbing the stamp into the paint. Not really a good idea. Nope. Okay, let's see. There. Go. Now let me paint an A. Let's hope I can get L-A-U-G. Oh, it's going to be tight. You know, some people are really perfectionists about this, but if you watched my other videos, you've heard me mention that I kind of like things that aren't perfect. I don't know if I want them running off, but if they're a little not perfect, I'm all good with that. K, A. I feel like we need a drum roll or something. Can we fit it all on the block? Okay, here we go. I think we're going to be able to do that. Yay! L-A-U. Ta-da! Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to fit. And I don't have to paint more yellow. I've painted a lot of yellow. Now for the H. Check something out here. Okay. H. Ta-da! We have laugh. Yes. Okay, now we need often. O. F. T. E. And N. O-F-T-E-N. Yep. Okay. All right. Let's do the word often now. Putting the color on the O. Here we go. Now putting a little color on the F. I don't know why some of these are coming out a little thicker than others. Like this came out pretty thick as compared to that, but I think I put about the same amount of paint on it. Okay. Weird. Okay. Uh-oh. T. Now we need a E. And an N, and we will have it made. There we go. Often. That O should be thicker. I don't know if I can go over it without making a double letter. I wonder. You know, if they say if it's not broken, don't fix it. Yeah. That's me. That looks okay. I actually kind of like that. Okay. Now, see this T? The very bottom left part of the serif is gone. I wonder if I could just do a little bit like that and kind of... Yeah, that makes it look a little bit... You can't tell. Works for me. All right. Now comes the fun part. Putting it all together. Yay! I'll take the pencil, and it doesn't have to be in the center, just approximately in the center. And then on either side, just a little away from the edge. And the same for this one, just approximately in the center. I think homemade gifts are really, really awesome. I truly do. Okay, and I need to put one on either end here too. Didn't think about that. Okay. Scoop this over. All right, and we want to make for sure. I don't know if you can see that little line, but right along in here is that little wire. We want to make for sure that that goes on the back side. Okay, we don't want it showing on the front. I suppose if it did, it wouldn't really matter because it's on silver and you probably wouldn't see it, but I think it'd be better than have it in the back. All right. Put a little dab or a big dab. And just put it on. Hold it for a second. Okay. Now we need to put this one on. This is the little centerpiece. I'm really getting some big dabs here. But it dries clear. You're not going to notice it. There. All right. There we go. Just give it a second. Oh, that looks so cute. I think that looks cute right by, or just like that without anything else. Now, this was the game plan for it to go like that. But maybe it'd be a good idea for me to just briefly cover a couple of things. These were both done in craft paint. Both had quite a few layers. This one had a lot of layers. Yellows, reds, oranges don't like to cover well. If you add white to that, it will help it cover better. But then, of course, it lightens the color. So you're either going to have the underneath show through some, or you're going to have to go over it many, many times. Or add some white, and that helps. And the beads, you've seen me put them together, easy as pie. I'm doing these all the same. They do not have to be. It could be any way you like and look awesome. You could put the letters on with a Sharpie, or like I did today, use stamps. If you use a Sharpie, I do suggest doing it in pencil first. And that's really, I think, pretty much it. Now, I guess I could get brave and maybe I should turn it around this way because I can see what I'm doing better. Yeah. Or maybe I should stand it up like this and try to be fast. We'll see. Okay. Here we go. Well, maybe. Oh, Lordy. That's too much. Let me take that off. Let me have enough for the Jolly Green Giant. Okay. Do that again. Okay. And then just try to get them on there. It looks to be about right. There. Ta-da! Might have been a little too generous with the hot glue. I'm not sure, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it'll make it last or stay better. I'll tell you what, making little three-dimensional designs with these beads is just about as fun as it could possibly get. It really, really is. Okay. Now we'll do this left one. Now we'll take this, put it on, let it sit for about a second. it will be done. There we go. Now we need to do the center one. And after these are all set and dry, I will go through and straighten out the dangles. Like that needs to be straightened out, but we'll wait. Okay, one more. Okay, see if we can get this on there. Alrighty, there we go. Oh, I like it with that little knob. I like it better with the knob. I don't even know if I should put anything else on there. I like that knob. We're almost done here. I hope you guys like videos that are done in real time, because that's what this one is. It's real time. What about pink? It's kind of big. What about that? Yeah, that might look good. I would actually like one that's a little darker, but I don't. Where did I put it? I had this bag. It has some oranges in it, so I can look and see if there's a small enough orange. I mean, some of these are, pretty good size. And since this is kind of a small design, this would just be way too big. But maybe there's a smaller, yeah. Let's see. We want something that matches, of course. Coordinates. Aha. Aha, aha. Which one of those looks better? I think the solid one. I do like the pink, but it's so pale. Okay, we'll go with the solids. All right. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you'd give it a thumbs up. And subscribe if you like. And hit the bell notification to be notified of future videos. I started working on an image that's just pretty funky, fun, and loose, and it's with hearts. And I was thinking about finishing that up and putting it up next. I'm not sure if I will, but I think that's probably what I will do. Okay, there you go. Oh, I forgot. Need to put magnet on the back so it can hang on the fridge. We are not done yet. We have to do this part. But just for convenience, I think I'll just measure it from this one that I haven't used. Might make it a little bit easier. And I mentioned before that it won't hurt your scissors. But two, I found out that it really sticks a lot better if you go ahead and put tacky glue. Doesn't have to be a lot. But that way I'm sure it'll stay on. Okay. Here we go. And there you have it. Adorable little three-dimensional dangle refrigerator magnet that says laugh often. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do one, let me know. Have a wonderful day. Much love. Bye.